Hi QA folks, in this video I want to show you how you can read data from Google Sheets using JavaScript. I personally use it to read some data for tests that I write in Playwright, but it can be used for other purposes as well. So step 1, first of all, you will need to enable API access to your Google Sheets and obtain API key by performing steps described in this Google Developers page, Quick Start for JS Sheets. And I was just following it. It's straightforward. I will follow it step by step. So you will need to have you will have to create Google Cloud project. It's a free project, nothing is paid, or I don't have enterprise account or whatever. I'm just using my manually created Google account. So you will just follow all these steps, create Google Cloud project, enable API, go to branding, do some actions, go to clients, enable access for clients, generate your API key, go to credentials, and basically that's it. So just straightforward, follow it line by line, step by step. Now, after that, you will need to create and share your Google Sheet to be accessible for anyone by link using this share option. I'm not signed in this, but it will be on the inside. So you create it, you share it, then you will need to write the code. Step 3, I'm going to show you the code. So, but before that, here you will need this string ID. It's basically a spreadsheet ID. You will need it in the code. You see, it's part of the link. After d / and before /edit. Just copy it, and you will need to use it in here as part of the URL. So here you will put your spreadsheet ID. You will also put your Google Sheets API key, construct URL from it, and then you will be using just fetch. By fetching the data from that URL, you will get response, and response will look like this: range, some major dimension used, rows, some default values returned. I didn't change them. And then inside the values will be your rows. You see first row is header. If you don't need it, just take all the rows from the second inside the loop when you will be reading it. But for the demo purposes, I'm using as is everything, reading everything. So here, as you can see, it will be reading row by row. First row, it's headers. Second row, URL in, URL 2, URL 1, 6, 5, and so on. So, and here you can see it returns array of arrays, and each array inside contains cells of each row, right? So row 1, row 2, for product 2, for product 3, and so on and so on and so on. So this is what this fetch returns. You can use Axios or whatever. It's basically just get request to the address. I'm just printing it out to console. Then to get rows itself, you use this data.values, and data is your response. Here values, you see the actual data inside values. This one field. And then you can extract it inside the loop and using indexes and construct object of user or account or test case that you're going to use. In my case, I'm just printing them out to console as is and returning it. And all of it wrapped with try catch in case of any kind of error. So if you run it, see, since it's Playwright, it opens just new browser, but I'm not using it. So you see it's the same data. So that's how you can read it. It's not probably the safest option because you are going to use or probably share your API key or something like that. But anyway, this is what works for me. That's what I decided to share. One more thing though, if you are going to run it on Jenkins, for example, as I did, initially it failed because Jenkins and Node.js didn't have default implementation of fetch. So I also had to install this node fetch library and add the fetch here as a dependency. And then I was able to run to use this fetch object or function on Jenkins as well. So basically that's it. I will share the link to my code example in the description. But yeah, that's it for this video. See you in the next one.